June 5th, 2026 at 8:08 p.m. See the sun just went down here, half mile north of. A lot of green stuff coming up here north of Fairbank, Iowa. This is V68. That's Fairbank, Iowa. This is my Ford Expedition. You can see the deciduous rims back there, and the car part still on top. That's Fairbank. You can see the water tower just to the right of that big tree clump in the center, the screen there. And 193,710 miles on my Ford Expedition. Ford. A bunch of stones here. Some newer ones I just got today in the field. These are, most all of these are just got today. There we go. Once again, it's my parents that are the most disappointing. As I'm tortured for 3 weeks straight, they find ways to humiliate me and make fun of my swelling from being hit with energy attacks for 3 weeks straight for hours a day. And my 84 and 85-year-old parents are finding ways to make fun of me behind my back. I helped them unload some groceries in their garage earlier. And I unloaded some of my own into their freezer in the garage. I had some meatballs that I bought at the Amish store. And then I have phone excellente. Then I helped them unload some of their groceries, and my dad had me put a watermelon and his 12-pack of Budweiser in his fridge in the garage. No amount of money could repair the damage my parents do to me psychologically when I'm fighting for my life. 13 years of getting hit with energy attacks, staged lies, people staging lies, stealing my life left and right. Every aspect of my life they're trying to steal. These people are, as I'm tortured for 13 years, and my parents not only don't find a way to support me, they find a way to humiliate me further by making fun of me being bloated, swollen from being tortured for 3 weeks straight for hours a day, where I can barely think now because of being tortured. No amount of money could fix that. No amount of money that they could ever give me could fix the amount of damage they've done psychologically the last 10 years, as my life has been tortured, thieved, lied about daily. I'm the most lied about person in the history of the world. And my parents can't find a way to support me somehow, instead of doing more damage psychologically to me. I don't understand it. I'm not going to do any harm to my parents, but it's just takes the wind out of me when I'm fighting so hard against hundreds and thousands of people, destroying my life for over 13 years, and my parents can't even, not only not oppose me, and not find a way to support me, but make the damage as bad as they can make it. I don't understand why they do this. I know they're narcissists, but it's like, who do you have left to, in the world when your parents are doing things to make a situation worse? When you've been tortured for 13 years, you tell them all the time, and they not only don't find a way to help you, like psychologically, they make it as bad as it can be. This is for youtube.com/@WADEALANHEINEMAN x.com/WADES2ND. I just took some new photos, posted a couple new ones, and when the sun's down at right just above the trees, my face will look more tan in the photos because of the direct sunlight coming in at a perpendicular angle like that, straight into the camera. So it causes, or right into my face, so it causes the pigments in my skin to reflect the olive skin that I have, or whatever, I don't know what, if it's olive skin or it's got, I tan well, so right now my skin is pretty white, but when the sun gets down to just that level, which I took the photos today, so my face looks a little more tan than it is in the photos, but that's just the lighting. It has nothing to do with me messing with the shades or anything. That's just the way it is. So again, these are new diamonds. You can see that one glows. These are just found. This one's even got a little plant on it yet. There's some, you can see that root right there. So you can see I just took it out of the dirt. It's like grayish pink. This one on the inside, I don't know what color it'd be, but you see this one glows real bright. These I tested all these already for thermal conductivity. They test as diamond. This one's opaque. There's a couple of opaque ones. There's an opaque one. These are translucent. So I just got these out of the field today. This one's fairly big. I don't know, 2 to 3 pounds. These are all from this field over. You can see it glows there. Anyway, thermal conductivity test is diamond. Very disappointed. It just takes the psychological wind out of my, any, fight that I have. When my parents do this to me, it just takes the fight out of me every time it happens. I recover faster than I used to because I'm used to it, but it's just as disappointing every time that they do this to me. Signing off. Wow, let's do the 10.7 inch hand. 10.7 inches. Wade Allen Heineman. x.com/WADS2ND. Not worked for anyone or any business since 2018. No visitors allowed since 2016. No alcohol except for equivalent of 1 beer since in the last 3.5 years since August of 2022.